Namaste to all. A very important sutra from Yoga Darshana. A unique sutra which speaks about how do you handle yourself when you meet with people. That means what should be your internal bhavana when you meet with certain people, and who are those people will come in the sutra. The sutra is like this: Maitri Karuna Mudito Upekshanam Sukha Dukha Punya Apunya Vishayanam Bhavanatash Chitta Prasadanam. Chitta Prasadanam means purity of chitta, purity of your mind and buddhi. Chitta Prasadanam actually means the situation where there is no mal in the chitta, there is no impurity in the chitta. So to attain this state, to attain a state where the chitta malam is completely destroyed, one of the step is mentioned in this sutra. And this sutra relates to how do you deal with the people. In fact, not external dealing. How do you position yourself internally when you meet with such people, such and such people. So Patanjali Muni says Maitri, Karuna, Mudito, Upekshana. Maitri means having a friendship. But here we must understand the sutra speaks about bhavana. Bhavana means we can say in a translated form, we can say as a feeling. What should be your feeling? The first feeling is Maitri, friendship feeling. The second one is Karuna or mercy feeling. The third one is Mudita, you can say a very prasannata or happy feeling. And the fourth one is Upeksha. Upeksha means to Tyag Bhavana, ignore or to step away, to go away from. We must have this kind of feeling. And this is for which people? So he says Sukha. When you meet people who are Sukh means happy, who are happy in their life, they have good money, they have good family, they are very happy, they enjoy their life, they are very happy and peaceful in their life. When you meet this kind of people, Patanjali Muni says you must develop an internal attitude of friendship. Patanjali Muni does not say that you must do friendship with them. Doing friendship with them is our own wish. We can do friendship with them or not do. That's a different topic to discuss. But the main thing is bhavanatam, in the mental state. From the point of view of your mind, you must develop a friendship attitude. That means, how do you see if your friend is happy? You will be happy for sure, because you also wish your friends to be happy. You could have many best friends in your life, and if your friend is happy, if your friend is settled, if your friend is in peace, you are also happy. So very important is, when you see anybody who is happy, Sukh, you must develop an attitude of friendship within yourself. You may not say that you are my friend. You may not develop friendship physically with them. But when you meet them, when you know that somebody is happy, try to have a friendship bhavana within you. Very important for Chitta Prasadanam. Very important for removing the Chitta Mala. Point number 1. Point number 2 is Dukkha. When you meet somebody who is in Dukh, when you meet somebody or when you know about somebody who is in pain, who is in misery, who does not have food, they are suffering. Somebody is suffering due to cancer, somebody is suffering due to some other diseases, or they do not have money, they do not take proper food, they do not have proper clothing. This kind of situation we come very often. We hear about, okay, this guy is like this. Yeah, you meet your college friend, somebody will say that you remember this guy who studied with us, he is now do not have a job, he is suffering for even having one-time meal, etc. You will come to hear in your life. In that case, what you should do, you must have a daya bhavana. You must have an attitude of mercy in your mind. This is the feeling in your mind. You may not really be in a position to help that friend or help that person. If somebody is begging for money on the road, you might not have money with you to help them, probably. So here Patanjali Muni says this is bhavana. This is in the state of bhavana. And thirdly, punya. When you meet somebody who is a dharmic purusha, when you meet somebody who is a religious person, who is a spiritual person, who is a tapasvi, who is a rishi, who is a muni, who is a yogi, or who is trying to become a rishi muni, who is striving for Vedic dharma, who is doing practices everyday name jap, everyday meditation. They are very pious people. They are they have a great helping tendency. They will always try to bring good things from other people. This kind of pious people, when you see, or when you see somebody who is extremely intelligent, wise person, who have studied a lot, who knows many things, then Patanjali Muni says you must bring an attitude, or inside your mind you must feel happy by seeing them. Or when you come in contact with them, you can try to establish friendship with them, but even if you are unable to, that's okay. But you must feel happiness within you, that okay, I am seeing such and such person, I know such and such person who are living in this world. This is the third one. And the fourth one is apunya. Apunya means people who are papi, people who are sinners. When you see such people, or when you come to know about such people who are sinners, who are criminals, who are murderers, who torture other people, who are adharmic people, then Patanjali Muni says upeksha. You must develop an internal mindset, or bhavana should be upeksha. Upeksha means to ignore, because in life many times 90%, even in my life, it could be in your life, that you most of the time you might have to work with people who are adharmic people who are atheist, people who do not do good deeds. These kind of people might be your colleague, he or she might be your neighbor. They come and meet you many times. So all these things could happen. So in that case, Patanjali Muni says, have an attitude of tyag bhavana. Very, very important, tyag bhavana. Okay. So why we must have friendship attitude? Why we must have mercy? Why we must be happy when you see punya atma? Why we must do upeksha when we meet apunya atma? Is because Patanjali Muni, I think Vyas Muni in his Bhashya has mentioned that if you do not develop friendship with them, or if you do not have bhavana of friendship with them, unknowingly you will develop jealousy with them. And when you are jealous, your chitta will not become pure. When you have jealousy in your life, when you sit for meditation, when you sit for Agnihotra, your mind cannot get focused. So that is why you must develop, because when you see somebody happy, if you are not having friendship bhavana, you will become jealous about them. You will see that, I am in so much dukkha, I don't have money, this guy is happy, this guy has got good family. Sometimes after marriage we don't have kids, the other person, our colleague, our neighbor, everybody has got kids. If we are not having friendship bhavana with them, we will become jealous with them. So that's why Patanjali advises that if you do not develop this, you will come into the trap of jealousy, and jealousy will not allow you to focus your chitta in meditation, in upasana. Number two, when you are not showing mercy, when you are not having daya bhavana, karuna bhavana on people who are suffering in misery, you might indirectly develop ego and pride. You might compare yourself with them and say that, see, you are superior to them. This will definitely happen. So always be humble and always show an attitude of mercy with everyone. You might not really help them, but at least you have the bhavana of helping them. This is important. Point number 3, when you are not showing prasannata, when you are not having harsh or happiness, when you see people who are punya atma, indirectly, when you are not doing this, indirectly you will develop a dvesh bhavana with them. You will start hatredness towards great people, great tapasvis. You might again compare, and then you will start developing dvesh with them. So this is also a very, very big hindrance in tapasya. When you sit for tapasya sadhana, this dvesh bhavana, jealousy, irsha bhavana, ahankar bhavana will not allow you to attain ekagrata. And the fourth one is when you are not upeksha, when you are not doing upeksha, or when you are not ignoring the papis, you will start developing, when you know somebody is an extreme papi, you might develop grina bhavana. Grina means chichi ho jaye. Chichi agar ho jaye, then again that bhavana also will not allow you to focus on Simran, focus on meditation, focus on name jap and Almighty God's worship. So this is very important. So Patanjali Muni says, in the bhavana stage, in the mental situation, you must develop this attitude. establishing friendship or going and having contact with the Punya Atma is your personal decision. Yes, it is always good to have contact with Punya Atmas. It is always good to be in touch with Acharya. It is always good to have a friendship with people who are happy. Again, we must not misunderstand. Somebody is happy by earning money through bribery. Somebody is working in a government office, he is a government doctor, government something, he earns a lot of money by taking bribe and he is happy in his family. Don't try to develop a friendship attitude. In that case, he is a papi atma. You must go to the fourth. You must understand, if somebody is happy, he is happy due to his own karma. He is happy due to his own hard work in the life. So you must develop an attitude of friendship. And similarly, if somebody is not happy because he is a drugger, because of extreme intake of drug, extreme intake of alcohol, extreme intake of other substances, he ends up in liver failure, kidney failure, some cancer issue, something happens, he is in dukkha. You might, of course, you might show some daya, but it is the result of his own karma. He is a papi insan, still he is continuing to do more pap. You must try to ignore them in mental level. In physical level, you can serve also. Like yesterday one gentleman was asking me that his brother is a druggist. If my brother is a drugger, I cannot leave and run away. Of course, I have to serve him physically, but mentally my bhavana is detachment. Mentally my bhavana is tyaga, because it is a bad deed. In spite of advice of parents and people elder in the house, if somebody is not able to stop drugging and other nasha, this kind of thing, and he is continuously doing bad deeds, then we must try to go to the fourth situation. But otherwise also, if somebody is dukh due to their own karma, you must understand which is pradhan in their life. They are dukh but they are nice people, then have mitrata. They are in dukh but because of their own bad karma, then you must go towards fourth, as per this is based on your own judgment, but Patanjali Muni has given some guidance in life. And thirdly is Punya Atma, always be happy by seeing tapasvis. Even though you do not have, when somebody sees my Acharya, my always suggestion is, you do not know how big tapasvi he is. So even by seeing his picture, you must be happy. Even by seeing Maharshi Dayanand's picture, we must feel happy because he was a great tapasvi. So we must try to be happy, because we know that, at least if you know Maharshi Dayananda Saraswati, he has written so many books, he has done so much of tapasya, he has worked for our country, he is a Punya Atma, he's a great tapasvi, great yogi. So have a sense of prasannata inside you. Similarly, when you see my Acharya or any other great Acharyas, maybe there are some Acharyas in Arya Samaj who are greatly respectful because of their knowledge. They may not be rishis really, but they are great tapasvis. Try to have harshata, or try to have prasannata within you. And lastly, papi insan. When somebody is papi, when somebody is torturing others, somebody is in nasha, drugger, you must not have so much daya on them. In fact, my Acharya always says, if somebody is dukh due to their this kind of kusang and kukaram, you must not show even daya, because they should not do these things. They have been given a human body. You might advise him and then try to correct him. If he or she gets corrected, then it's a different case. He or she is trying to leave the drug. For example, somebody is consuming alcohol. 20 years he has consumed alcohol, he is unable to leave. But based on your advice, based on Vedic advices, he is trying to leave, then you can start showing daya bhavana. Otherwise, you must always ignore. Because otherwise you will also probably fall into the trap, or you will develop a grina attitude. So these two things will not allow you to do proper meditation. So from the point of view of chitta prasadanam, purity of the chitta, because purity of chitta is extremely important to attain ekagrata. When our mind is impure, we will never be able to focus on Almighty God. So purity of the mind is the focus in all the darshanas, and especially Patanjali Yoga Darshan speaks about how do you attain samadhi. Directly yoga samadhi, the final stage, asam pragya dharam make samadhi. So this is a very, very important advice to all of us, and I would say this kind of sutra is like eternal sutra. It's like a Ved mantra actually, because these are applicable all the times. from the start of the universe until the end of the universe, even the next universe, this kind of advices will help. Of course, in the next universe, Patanjali Yoga Darshan will not be there, but anytime any yogi, if you see a real yogi, their life would be like this only. They would have followed these basics in their life. So we can learn from them. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.